I'm gonna need you to,
So my name is Mrs. Jones, and today you're going to be interviewing me about ageism.
yes,
What would you
ma'am,
like to know?
ageism. So the first question is, how do you think your age affects you on a daily basis?
So it really depends on the situation. Looking at my age, I am 25, so I'm kind of right there at the quarter century mark. It makes me too old to go for something like an internship because I'm already out of college. But it makes me the perfect age to go and be a teacher. It makes me just about old enough where if I'm teaching 18-year-olds, I'm still an appropriate age to teach them, versus if I was 22, I think that would be a little bit too close of a time period because they may try not to see me as their adult supervisor, but more on their level. I think it makes me too young, though, to try to go for management positions because a lot of time they try to get around ageism by trying to say, oh, we need someone with 10 years experience. Well, it's kind of hard to have 10 years experience at 25.
You're right. So you're young enough, but you're also old enough to have a bit of authority as well.
Mm-hmm.
Correct.
Right there in the middle.
Would you say you're aware of ageism in the workplace and how it's badly affecting older people in the community and younger?
Okay, so maybe I'm aware of ageism and I am aware of how it affects people in a community, whether or not it's good or bad, because it always typically affects positively one group and negatively one group. I would say I am aware in the technology circles, an older age can have one of two effects on it. Either you have that authority. If you're around 35, 40, and you've kept up with technology all of this time, you would have maybe the higher up position and be over the younger generation coming in, the students level. Or you could also have the opposite effect where if you haven't kept up with technology, then you kind of become old news. I have my mother-in-law is trained in graphic design, and as soon as she turned 40, she pretty much lost her job because they wanted the new, younger model coming in. That's one way.
Okay, so you agree that age diversity is a good thing. Sometimes you need to throw out the old and bring the new, or keep the old sometimes, right?
I think age diversity, I don't think there's ever a time to throw out the old and bring in the new, because you have experience with older people. There's wisdom there. You can train someone to learn technology. It may be slower. They may need some kind of system set up that kind of goes along with it. But as long as they're open to it, I think that they should be able to stay. It's when you have people who only are open to the old model and refuse to change that then maybe you need somebody to come on in and kind of where you would end up having the newer stuff come in, no matter what age they are. It's just more the newer model versus the newer age.
You're right about that. That is a good mix of age diversity. Okay, last question, and it's a really controversial one. So if you're a doctor and you're in the medical field, who do you think will get better treatment or better medicine, younger people or older people?
Again, that really, really depends on the situation. I don't really know if it's controversial, but it's, if you have someone, say if you're a doctor, and you have someone who comes in and they need a kidney transplant, you may have a doctor who would be more willing to give it to the younger person because, oh, they're going to get more use out of it. Yes, I could totally see that opportunity happen, but
Totally makes
I
sense.
still think no matter what age you are, you have the right to healthcare. You have the right to get the best treatment that you can. And I also think it's currently easier for some older people because they have benefits that younger people don't have access to, whether it's Medicare or anything like that. But I also see the fact that Medicare is currently, they're trying to take away some of those benefits, which would then deny care to those who are older, which I see that because my grandmother's in that situation right now.
I do too. All right, Miss Gilbert, this was a great interview. I really appreciate your time, and thank you for just talking to me about ageism and keeping it aware with folks nowadays.
Mrs. Jones here got married. Have a good day.